As we inch closer to winter, the excitement for the ski season is building, and Labor Day seems to be one of those milestone dates in everyone's calendars. Did you know that North America is home to some of the world's most innovative ski resorts, consistently upgrading to enhance the overall experience as they fight for riders to visit their resorts? This year, several major resorts across the US and Canada are rolling out high-speed lifts, some with heated seats, and some that offer expanded terrain footprints. But the big question is, how will these upgrades change your time on the mountain? In this video, we're diving into the biggest lift upgrades coming this season. We'll explore which resorts are making the most significant improvements and how these changes will affect your experience, and whether these upgrades might even influence where you decide to ride this year. Stick around as we cover everything from coast to coast, highlighting the key resorts, the new chairlifts they're installing, and the benefits you can expect. If you've visited any of these resorts before or plan to this season, we'd love to hear your thoughts. So be sure to drop a comment. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates as we all gear up for the 2024-25 ski season. Across Canada, there are 4 major lift upgrades happening this winter, with the new lifts set to enhance access to some of the resort's most popular terrain and improve the overall skiing experience. Let's dive into the key lift upgrades that are happening across Canada. The long-awaited upgrade of the Jersey Cream Express at Whistler Blackcomb is finally happening. The high-speed quad will become a 6-person chair, increasing Blackcomb's high alpine capacity by nearly 30%. This improvement will help reduce wait times during peak periods, making it easier for riders to access some of the best terrain on the mountain. If conditions cooperate, Whistler Blackcomb plans to open on November 22nd. Banff Sunshine Resort is replacing one of its oldest high-speed quads with a heated 6-person bubble chair. The original Angel lift, installed in 1988, was retired this past May. The new lift, aptly named the Super Angel Express, will be the resort's 3rd heated bubble chair, adding comfort and capacity, especially on those cold, windy days, which are quite common in Alberta. This upgrade is part of Sunshine's ongoing commitment to providing a top-notch experience to those who visit Banff. Following the opening of the Lower Juniper Express, Lake Louise Resort is completing the vision with the Upper Juniper Express. This heated 6-pack chair, equipped with weather bubbles, will take skiers from just below the Lower Juniper chair to the summit of the West Bowl, offering access to some of the resort's steepest and most challenging terrain. With this addition, skiers can now enjoy a seamless experience from the base all the way to the top of the mountain, making it easier to explore the vast terrain found at Lake Louise Ski Resort. The West Bowl Express will restore lift access to Sunbeak's West Bowl terrain, an area that has been hiked to only since 2021. This high-speed quad will open up new intermediate terrain, making the area more accessible and enjoyable for a wider range of skiers. The return of grooming to this part of the mountain will also enhance the overall experience, allowing for smoother runs and better snow conditions throughout the entire season. Across the United States, the ski resorts are investing in significant lift upgrades that will enhance both capacity and convenience for visitors. Here's a look at the most exciting changes coming to the mountains. To do this, we're going to go from the East Coast all the way to the West. Sugarbush has invested $12 million in infrastructure, including the replacement of the Heaven's Gate triple with a quad chair. The new lift will run faster thanks to a loading conveyor belt, and its new alignment should minimize wind holds, a common issue with the old lift. This upgrade will improve reliability, ensuring that skiers and snowboarders can make the most of their time on the mountain without having to worry about these delays. Hunter Mountain in New York is getting a major upgrade with a new high-speed 6-person chairlift that's replacing the old Broadway lift. This upgrade will boost the uphill capacity by 55% and reduce congestion at the main base lodge. The old lift will be repurposed to serve the learning zone, increasing capacity there by nearly 30%. The improved flow of skiers around the mountain will create a more enjoyable experience, especially during those peak times. Now heading over to Colorado, we take a look at Copper Mountain's far western intermediate terrain. Will be served by the new 6-person high-speed lift. The Timberline Express upgrade will increase capacity from 2,400 to 3,000 riders per hour, reducing wait times and improving the overall experience in this zone. This upgrade will also help disperse skiers more effectively across the mountain, easing pressure on other lifts and runs. Snowmass in Aspen is realigning and upgrading the Coney Glade chair to the new Coney Express. The lift will now start lower down the slope, easing congestion near the Snowmass Mall area. It will also feature a mid-station for convenient access to the terrain park. This strategic realignment will make it easier for riders to access different parts of the mountain, improving the overall flow at an exceptionally busy part of the resort. Ski Santa Fe in New Mexico is launching their first ever high-speed lift, the Santa Fe Express, and it will replace the existing Super Chief quad. This upgrade will reduce the lift ride from 10 minutes to just over 4, helping to alleviate bottlenecks on busy days and making loading and unloading easier for beginner riders. The faster ride time will also allow skiers to maximize their time on the slopes, getting more runs in throughout the entire day. Snowbird in Utah is replacing the old Wheelbury double chair with a fixed grip quad, doubling uphill capacity and moving the loading station to a more convenient location. The new lift will be easier to access and maintain the same 4.5-minute ride time. This upgrade will also provide a more comfortable ride, as the new lift will feature improved seating and better protection from the elements, which can always be quite intense in Little Cottonwood Canyon. Jackson Hole's sublet quad is being upgraded to a high-speed express lift, cutting the ride time in half. Serving some of the resort's most challenging terrain, this new lift will be a welcome improvement to those looking to avoid the aerial tram. The reduced time will allow advanced skiers and snowboarders to spend more time tackling Jackson Hole's famous steeps and less time waiting in a lift line. Big Sky is upgrading the 6-shooter lift to the Madison 8, a huge 8-person lift with heated seats and weatherproof bubbles, in the iconic Big Sky Blue. This new lift will reduce ride times by 30%, adding comfort and efficiency to the overall Big Sky experience. The Madison 8's advanced safety features, including an automatically lowering and locking safety bar, something that might cause controversy in the United States. However, it's there to enhance the overall ride experience for skiers of all levels. Sun Valley had massive upgrades last year, so this year it's just one new lift. Sun Valley's Seattle Ridge area is getting a brand new 6-person Doppelmayr chairlift, increasing the uphill capacity by 20%. Plus, an additional 91 acres of gladed terrain will now be available. Skiers can look forward to this new adventure within the Sunrise area. The upgrade will also help reduce lift lines, ensuring that all visitors can spend more time enjoying the mountains and less time waiting in lift lines. Closing out this lift is Mammoth Mountain in California. Mammoth Mountain's Chair 1 is being upgraded from a high-speed quad to a high-speed 6-person lift. This improvement will increase the uphill capacity by 25% and reduce the ride time to under 4 minutes. The new lift will also feature an in-terminal housing for quicker opening times during storms, which come through quite frequently at Mammoth Mountain, ensuring that skiers can get on the mountain faster, even in challenging weather conditions. These lift upgrades are set to make the 2024-25 season more exciting and fundamentally more efficient for riders across North America. Whether you're looking towards the faster lifts, more comfortable rides, or accessing new terrain, this winter has something for everyone. Make sure you're ready for the season by hitting that like button, dropping us a comment, and subscribing to stay updated on all things related to the ski and ski resort industry. Ciao.